All right, let me double check everything. Lights, cameras, audio, it's good. And magandang gabi po. Speaking of magandang gabi, we have a very important guest this evening. Hindi po si Jose Marichan, alam kong September na bukas. Pero kasama po natin this evening is gonna be kapayamang Arnel. Good evening, Arnel. Thank you for coming this evening.
Good evening. So yun, exciting na naman tong bagong episode ng The Daily Grind. So I'm so excited for and grateful as well for the opportunity, Lloyd, for inviting me here.
Yeah, it should be us who will be thanking you a lot because tagal na request na to ng mga tao. They kept on asking about the fundamentals of the new IPOs that will be coming. Specifically, we're gonna be talking about RLC and Megaworld REIT lang. Yung dalawa lang muna. I know you guys are excited about the all-day IPO also. We will have a different episode for that because kulang pa tayo ng information about that, but it is exciting. We are waiting for it also. Magkakaroon tayo ng episode na ganyan the next coming days. But this evening, yan, ang RLC tsaka Megaworld na REITs po ang pag-uusapan natin. But before that, good evening sa inyo lahat. Let me go to the comments really quick and greet everyone. Hopefully okay lang kayo. How was your holiday? How was your long weekend? Hopefully okay lang. Ishi Marimat, magandang gabi. Rowena Villa, good evening. Marilu Rubio, good evening. Leo Morota, and yan. Benedict, may gabi sir. O nga pala, before we start, we may humble request po kami sa inyo. Please share this video. Please share it to your friends, to your Facebook walls. If you have other trading groups out there, share nyo po ito para ang mga newbies doon, they will know that there's a program like this that can guide them in their stock market journey. In any way, we are not gurus. Ang ginagawa lang po namin dito is we share our experience, we share what we know. Minsan mali, minsan tama, but nonetheless, we are gonna be growing together. And yun nga, kung nagsisimula pa lang kayo, this is the best program that you should be watching. Every time na may market day, mag-update po tayo. If you have any questions, post it in the comments. If you want to consult something, post it in the comments. Wala pong tama, wala pong mali dyan. We are gonna be answering it to our best, with our best experience po. Ayan. So, with that, ayan. Kapayama Arnel, let's get the show rolling. RLC and Megaworld REIT. First up, please let us know more about it.
Yeah. So, yan, I'm back. So, ito yung pinakaabangan natin, no? Kasi lalo na ngayon may mga bago tayong mga IPOs and tulad ng sinabi ko even before pa, this year is going to be the year of the REITs.
Yes.
So, and 'di ba, parang yesterday lang we can tell na we will have more REITs na mga IPOs like back in
True.
Feb I think we have a REIT.
Right.
So, and nakakatawa nga yung REIT na time. Wala talaga kami ideas. If you can remember, yung mga brokerage firms nagkamali-mali pa. So even COL hindi ma-execute ng orders kasi this is new to us.
The first time, yeah. It just started, right?
So we cannot can you imagine a brokerage firm would have that kind of error? Something na hindi naman dapat mangyari, but it happens. So, yun. But that was like yesterday yung nangyari, and we have Megaworld. This is gonna be the 5th, and RLC. This is going to be on September 14. That's going to be the fourth REIT IPO. So very exciting tong dalawang to. This is going to be the giant REIT IPOs this year, and I'm not sure, but it's considered this a treat already because could be that this is going to be the last REIT IPO for this year.
Right.
Because we think na SM would be next year na. So we have a lot na on the table for Philippine Stock Exchange, but right now so far what are ahead of us, we have RLC REIT, stock code would be RCR, and we also have Megaworld REIT. Now, we are going to talk about one by one kasi yun naman yung ano natin pag-uusapan natin. Again, we're just sharing this, no bias. We're not going to tell you kung ano bibilhin nyo. But we are going to just lay down the facts and so that you can decide on it. Especially sa mga bago ngayon, nakakapanood ko ano bang REIT. Especially we have A-REIT, Ayala REIT, we have Double Dragon REIT, and we have most recently, nandito ako that time, we have for
Philinvest.
FLI, Philinvest. And right now we have RLC. So ano ba tong REITs? So basically, for example, si RLC, the company kumikita siya through rentals, and tayo kikita tayo through dividend yield. So very important later on, pwede natin i-compare yung mga dividend yield nila so that we can check kung ano may expect natin kasi 'di ba yung rental, kung ikaw may property ka, you're waiting for the rental per month or kung anong terms nyo. So yun, very important yun.
Yes.
And good thing as well, may opportunity din siyang mag-price appreciation, and I'll highlight Ayala REIT. Si Ayala REIT, I think ngayon nasa 30% na from IPO.
Right.
So if I'm not mistaken, so that's another opportunity for you to take advantage on this very good investment vehicle.
Sure.
Now, so yeah, for RLC, we can consider this as an inflation hedge investment. Lalo ngayon, people are really looking on. Very volatile yung market natin. And may mga hot investments naman tayo like crypto and or
NFTs.
Pwedeng NFTs, but some, especially yung iba, hindi kaya ng risk appetite nila.
Sure.
Or gusto nilang other type kasi hindi naman pare-pareho yung mga, especially mga Gen Z, more of sila risk taker, pero may mga tayo, ibang generation na more of sila, gusto lang nilang kumita above the inflation rate.
Tinumaan ako doon isa kasi ako sa mga Gen Z
So mga gamers, so yung mga natin, mga tatay, mga titos natin, hindi sila masyadong hindi sila nakakasabay. So they're looking on some naman conservative namang investment. So this is one of the very good option that you can take advantage. So for RLC,
right.
so
let me hold you to that
Sure.
thought lang muna. RLC, for the sake of those newbies po, is Robinsons Land Corporation. Yun po yung parang abbreviation niya. Robinsons is represented in the stock market as RLC. Quick rundown lang sa REIT. Sa mga hindi pa alam anong REIT, for sure, kasi meron tayong episodes noon na REIT. But a little refresher lang. REIT is technically yung group na yan is they are making the ownership of a group of properties that they own to the public. Right? So technically, ikaw, for example, si SM, just in case SM goes for REIT, let's say for example, si SM Cebu, kasi taga Cebu ako, that is listed in the SM REIT. Then if I buy stock of, the REITs of SM, then I'm a part owner of SM. Ang mangyayari po dyan is whatever that building is earning, right? 90% of that goes to the REIT holders. Maraming paraan for a building to for a mall to earn parking, rentals na mga stalls nila, and etc. Lahat po 'yon i-share po yan sa REIT holders. So REIT is a very good way for you to invest in real estate na kung saan hindi mo kailangan ng milyon-milyon, hindi mo kailangan bumili ng condo and go through all the hassle. Yung property owner na ang magmamanage, maghahanap ng client, etc. Whatever happens, sila na po bahala. You just receive the dividends. That's why we talk about dividends. We will be talking about that. That's why we receive dividends in a form na kung ano yung kikitain ng mga group of buildings na yon or group of properties na yon, it will be shared among the REIT holders. So if you are interested in investing in real estate, REIT is a very good way to start.
Yeah, I agree with that. And even in the US, they consider this already as a passive income.
Right.
Right now kasi just introduced this year. So we're testing the water on this, and nakita naman natin for actually mix kasi kung nag-invest ka sa Double Dragon REITs, could be losing ka ngayon, but if you have invested on Ayala REIT, you are earning right now. So siya, but the more na kasi rental siya, property siya, the more especially with issue as well of Double Dragon REIT, which is very exposed siya with Pogos or Philippine offshore gaming. So yun yung isang reason, but we think we expect as well that Double Dragon REIT will recover soon.
Right.
The moment na they're going to re-strategize, and yung occupancy nila could improve, so we can see a lot of improvement on Double Dragon REIT. So going back to RLC REITs, so yun, 6.45, this is the final price. Medyo mabigat lang siya. It's going to be one of the biggest IPO REITs in the Philippines so far. One of the biggest kasi Megaworld mas malaki at mas mabigat yon.
Right.
So it's going to be IPO worth is going to be 25.8 billion total shares that will be offered to the market. So what comes kung if you're going to be deciding if you want to invest on REITs, anong mga facts na dapat malaman mo? So on a positive note, widest coverage, 9 locations. So malaki yung kasi madaming mga REITs dito lang sila naka-concentrate in Metro Manila. And right now ngayon parang naging disadvantage siya kasi ang Metro Manila pa din nasa ECQ tayo. Some parts in the Philippines, they're a bit open na with regards to businesses. But good thing as well, very aggressive din ang RLC REITs because they're going to be adding 40,000 to 100,000 square meter within the next 18 months. So mag-a-add sila ng mga new buildings on the coming months. Sabi nila that itong mga buildings na to operating na, but the rule kasi at least 3 years that the properties are producing income before it to be added to REIT. So yun yung mga yun yung mga kino-consider na or things to be considered. So ang maganda dito kasi sa RLC REITs, 68.9% purely BPO. We know naman like A-REIT, very exposed sila sa BPO, and right now BPO is really thriving.
True.
So BPO industry, so they're reaping the rewards on it. So yun, malaking exposure with BPO. That's very good. And POGO, Philippine Offshore Gaming Operators, 2.8% lang. So hindi siya masyadong exposed, below 3% exposure. With regards to portfolio, yung mga buildings ng RLC, alam naman natin, di ba? Gokongwei Group, one of the big players in real estate business. So buildings will include Metro Manila, CBDs, and major commercial hubs outside Metro Manila. Right. So may 14 buildings sila na ililist to this REIT. So 9 in Metro Manila, 4 out of 9, 100% fully occupied.
Right.
5 outside Metro Manila, fully occupied na yun. So that's a very good rate. And para ma-excite pa kayo, actually I'm not selling this I'm not selling RLC REITs, but bigyan ko kayo ng mga exciting facts for RLC REITs and Megaworld REITs. And 99% average occupancy rate for RLC REITs. Nasa pandemic pa tayo ngayon.
Right.
So that's a really good number. So expiring leases for 2021, 70% already renewed, 30% in discussion about renewal terms. So yun. GLA, gross leasable area, kung gaano kalaki yung pwedeng leasable sa kanila. So around 250,000 square meter. And palagi nating sinasabi, especially sa pag may bago tayong IPO, saan ba yung proceed?
Right.
Kasi ayaw natin ng proceed.
Pambabayad sa utang.
Pambabayad lang sa utang. So how about for RLC REIT and Megaworld REIT? So net proceeds. So it will be used by the sponsor company, which is RLC, to fund its real estate projects in the country in accordance with its investment plan. So number 1, fund other projects of the sponsor company. Not necessarily na sa real estate or properties, it can be invested in other asset. But it should help out sa current business.
True.
And fund other real estate projects that can be potentially infused into real estate. So, yun yung pinaka-goal nila, is to infuse new properties with the RLC REIT. But, again, kung ano lang meron tayo ngayon na available, yun yung decision making natin. Kasi, Could be promises kasi pwede naman
True,
sabihin nila na
yeah.
wala kaming pogo ngayon, pero after listing pwede sila magdagdag. So kung ano yung available na information, that's the information that we are going to gauge with our decision. So yon.
Yeah,
So
yeah, let me add to that, man. Kaya po malaki ang presyo ng RLC na REIT na mag-IPO. It's because it's 14 properties, 14 po 'yan. Right? The good thing about the more properties in an IPO, if ever magka-problema isang building, it won't really affect the overall REIT. So, mas maraming properties na involved in a REIT, the better.
yeah, correct. And ito pa, with forecast, dividend forecast nila in 2022, it's going to be around 5.96%.
All right.
So, yeah,
That's big.
Good projection for them.
Yes. 5 point something, 5 point, ano po yun?
5.96.
5.96, almost 6%. That's very big considering the IPO price. That's a lot for dividends. Malaki na po yan kasi ikaw po mismo mag-invest into real estate. You're gonna be earning around those numbers also. Pero dito sa REIT, less the headache, management ng property, etc. Maghahanap ng mga clients, wala ka nang iisipin. So, yeah, you can consider, kaya nga sinabi namin, mas maganda magsimula sa real estate investments through REITs kasi mas lesser ang sakit sa ulo ninyo, right? You can gain through the dividends, and if bumaba man, if you buy more, mas malaki dividends na kikitain nyo, di ba? So, yeah, can you continue? Kapayama Arnel?
Yeah. So that's one of the exciting things that you can expect with RLC REITs moving forward, and later on as well, pwede nating check yung mga comparison
Right.
with mga factors like dividends on other REIT na mga companies, so that we can check as well, especially if you have invested into it, and you can also review kumbaga ano yung mga hawak mo and anong pang mga bibilhin mo moving forward. So, yun.
Makakabili ka pa ba ngayon ng RLC REIT ngayon, Arnel? I've heard na may nag-comment nga, oversubscribed na daw sabi ni Marilu Rubio.
Yeah, I think oversubscribed na for RLC REITs. Yung upcoming natin, I'm not sure with brokerage. I think they're closing na nung Friday.
Right.
Yun yung last na parang offering dates. And right now, yung upcoming natin would be Megaworld, because I think that's going to be on September 30.
Alright, I see. Okay lang, kahit na hindi kayo makapasok, you can always buy during the IPO day pa rin naman. It's still good if ever you plan to buy. Right? Agahan nyo lang kasi baka lumipad. Or if bumaba, then, yeah. Alam nyo na, maganda
and
yun.
we see as well, kasi si RLC REITs kasi, and Megaworld REIT, medyo mabigat sila in terms of the shares offered.
True.
So, I would say na we cannot expect na lilipad talaga siya. Just like Ayala REIT, din naman siya lumipad pero tuloy-tuloy. So, I would advise, if you're going to be investing on Megaworld REIT and the RLC REITs, talaga, yung time frame mo, you have to adjust it on mid-term and long-term.
True.
For you to be able to take advantage of the opportunity. Yeah. So, yeah.
And always, we always say this if you look into REITs, as much as possible, do not look at it in a trader point of view. Mas maganda po yung long-term po yung view ninyo when it comes to REITs. And then bonus lang yung capital gains niya through the market price. Diba?
Yeah, correct.
Anything you want to add to sa RLC?
Yeah. We have seen kung ano yung mga facts about RLC. Now, let's take a look on Megaworld REIT.
Alright.
Megaworld REIT as well, one of the favorites to ng mga real estate kasi big player in the real estate industry, and sa amin ito Megaworld property din. So forgive me, may bias ako with Megaworld REIT because dito na ako nakatira, so I'll be investing on Megaworld REIT as well. So yun, basically they're the 5th REIT in the country and could be last for this year.
Right.
One of the largest player in real estate business, and it's with Tan Group, and popularized. They actually popularized township concept in the country. So We've seen that with Eastwood City, McKinley Hills, this Iloilo Business Park. They actually handpicked 10 buildings on these locations, on these on these on these areas. And yun yung 1-800 Eastwood Avenue, E-commerce Plaza, Upper McKinley, One Techno Place, Richmond, Tower in Iloilo, and many more. So these areas or buildings are tier 1 office buildings, mga premium na mga locations.
Right.
Gross leasable area 224,430 square meter. Medyo maliit siya kaysa sa RLC REIT. MREIT would be 14% of Megaworld portfolio, and they actually plan to infuse about 4 buildings in the next 4 years. So magdadagdag pa sila kasi according to them, on that time na we had the meeting with the brokerage firms and also them, that their goal is to be the biggest office REIT in Southeast Asia.
Right.
So ambitious goal, but we know na Megaworld is a proud company, and they have made successful na mga projects with regards to developing, one of the best developers in the country.
Yes, definitely.
So yeah, September 30, the tentative IPO date, and IPO worth is going to be 27.3 billion. So far, this is the biggest that we have for this year. MREIT would be 49% will go to public, and Megaworld would be keeping the 51% remaining. So mga highlights lang. Occupancy rate, very important. 95% occupancy rate ng Megaworld. REITs 5 to 10 years average lease contract, and ito 0% POGO tenants right now. And basically they're actually expanding in Iloilo with 70% market share. So halos lahat ng mga BPO companies are actually their tenants.
All right, that's good to know. Ilang properties ulit yung under sa Megaworld, Arnel?
Megaworld right now, they have 10. Scattered within Eastwood City, McKinley Hills, and Iloilo Business Park.
Right. But yeah, the good news is they're not into Pogo. Who knows, in the future they're going to be entering, but for now, that's very good right now. Nakita nyo naman ang difference kasi at least meron tayong basehan dito ngayon. DDMPR very much exposed into Pogo, and it's not favoring them compared to A-REIT, which is doing well, doing a lot better because lesser yung Pogo exposure nila. So that's more into BPO, and these properties are good.
Yeah, correct. With size comparison, again, sabi ko kanina, Double Dragon REIT, 14.7 billion shares. A-REIT, 15.1 billion. Phil REIT, 14.9 billion. RLC, 26.7 billion. And MREIT, 27.3 billion. So you have to really, again, yung nito is that to answer the question if lilipad ba yung kasi yun yung parang natin sa IPO. So we don't expect much volatility on these companies, especially sa mga REIT na companies. Kasi we mostly naman nag-invest on these companies are for
long-term dividends.
For long-term.
Tsaka, to take note, just to take note, these are very large IPOs. Ang dami pong supply niyan in the market. In other terms, mabigat siya pagalawin. So we won't be expecting na magsisiling, ganito ganyan. It's gonna be very hard. So don't worry if ever hindi kayo makapasok sa don't worry if ever hindi kayo makapasok sa initial offering niya.
Yeah, you have still the opportunity. Si Phil REIT nga, di ba? Down siya kanina ng 1.81%. So always na siya, almost going back na siya sa IPO price niya na 7 pesos. So you can really you can wait little further, and then 10%, 20% you can get in lower than the IPO price.
True.
I'm going to be sharing pala dividend comparison. So right now with the current price, kasi with calculation kasi kung tumataas yung yung stock price stock price ng particular REIT, umuonte yung dividend yield. But right now, yung winner si Field REIT so far nasa mga around 6 siya ngayon. Si A-REIT right now is around 4.62%. Double Dragon REIT around 5. With RLC REIT right now, based on projection lang to, 4.91% kasi we don't know pa naman with like RLC, we don't know kung ilang shares yung masosold in the market. So the calculation is still at we can ma-adjust pa siya. And with the MREIT 4.10%. So when we are investing with REIT, just gawin mong benchmark yung inflation. Inflation natin with July inflation is 4%. So you have to take a look, especially if you're investing into REITs for dividend. So you have to at least medyo mataas man lang siya sa inflation rate natin.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, we forgot to mention that real estate is a way to hedge against inflation, and again, that's the reason why we encourage you to go into real estate. If wala pa naman tayong million na to go into really buying your own real estate and investing physically, investing on physical assets already, REIT is a good way to start. Tsaka pwede dito kahit 5 to 10,000 pesos lang, you have already dipped your toes into the real estate investment. So yeah, this is a very good, nice way to really diversify. Personal question. This is not really an advice to everyone. Question ko kay Arnel, what are your strategies if ever? Because Arnel is handling funds, mind you guys. So meron po siyang strategy when it comes to REITs. If you can share with us, what are your plans on this REITs? Pumasok ka ba sa IPO, or what are you waiting before you get into it then?
Yeah, just like what I've been telling and what I've been doing, especially with IPO, my personal strategy for this, I don't buy much with regards to IPO, but I wait for around 10 to 20% discount. Then I can get in, so that I can have a pivot buffer,
right,
for my buying price.
Yes, especially with the current state of the market, right? PSEI, yes, green tayo kanina, but overall the volume is still not there. Ang dami pang factors for that's why the market is a turtle right now. Mabagal yung galaw niya. I think we are going to be meeting pullbacks once again because overall sideways tayo, hindi pa ganun ka bullish. So no need to really go aggressive in the markets right now. Our Kapayama Arnel is gonna be waiting for discounts before he can start getting into the REITs, putting more funds into REITs, diba? Konti lang bibilhin niya. But then again, that is at least meron tayong idea how the big traders do it, right? Hindi na natin tatanungin ngayon magkano yung hawak ni Arnel dyan. Pero yeah, there's a question here, Arnel. Okay lang sa'yo? Do you still have time? Right. Benji Nabia, good evening, Sir Lloyd. Question po, legal na po ba ang Pogo sa Philippines? Hindi po ba ito maglalaho? Alright, so
yeah, ano pa siya? Actually, it's still on discussion. We know naman na yung mga Pogo may exodus na nangyayari because they see na medyo tinatax na sila. So ibig sabihin pag may tax na ginagawa yung government, it means that they're regulating the industry. So I would say with regards to legal, actually I think it's on the process.
Yeah. Tsaka I would say there is something bad in it, but overall with the current condition of the country, may nabibigay pa rin siyang maganda overall. That's why the government is still processing for it to be legalized. Then again, it's still a debate about it. It's a double-edged sword. You can use it. May advantage para sa atin, but it can also hurt us in return. So that's the reason why. That's one of the biggest reason why. Taka lang may scammer. Jaya, can you please report this one? May scammer kasi. But yeah, that's one of the reason bakit medyo shaky ang investors kay MPR is because a large portion of the exposures is into Pogo and there's uncertainty in it, diba?
Yeah, I agree. So, especially right now, mga ano natin ngayon. So far, we're seeing good numbers and less exposure with Pogo. So, we see these companies are really showing in terms of their price appreciation.
Yes, definitely. So, medyo nadisturbo ako dito sa camera na to. Do not, huwag kayo maniniwala dyan sa nagpo-post sa mga ganun. If ever someone messaged you from StockSed or claiming that they're from StockSed, it is not from us. We will never, ever ask for you to transfer funds to us. So, wag nyo pong yan. Any final, not really final, any addition you want to share to everyone, Arnel?
So yun, especially right now, we're really looking for opportunities. We're really looking for good investments. So very important pa din. It supersedes above all investment goal is to manage our risk. Yes, REITs are passive investment, pero pa din siya. Market can directly affects the prices of
right.
the REITs, especially right now we're in the pandemic. And again, yung pandemic nga hindi na masyadong naka-affect sa market natin ngayon because napagkwentuhan namin ni Lloyd kanina na parang factored in na siya sa market, and we've expected the worst of it na. And but we see as well na may mga other factors pa that could affect the market moving forwards, and all of the investment vehicles will be affected. So you have to manage the risk talaga. And nandito naman kami always like pag mga IPO tayo, you can ask questions. Very important to do your due diligence. Don't take my words for it. Especially right now, I'm telling you these are the facts and it sounds good, but you have to really check on personally and check kasi that's your hard-earned money, and right now mahirap kitain yung pera, so you have to really be careful especially with your investments.
True. Ganun naman talaga pinag-uusapan natin lagi. Know yourself, know the funds that you're handling. Alamin nyo dapat kung anong purpose ng pera nyo when it comes to stock market. If it's if you can afford high risk or this is important money sa inyo, wag niyo ilalagay sa mga high risk investments. REIT is a very good avenue for you to get into stock market pa rin with a lesser risk. Kasi meron na tayong history sa mga properties na yan eh. And even through the pandemic, meron tayong data. How did it affect these properties in the REIT? Actually, maganda pa rin ang takbo niya. So, if ever something still happens in the future, we already have a baseline on what we can expect. So, mas lesser yung risk natin dito. Unless lang masunog yung building.
I agree. Come to think of it, even that we are still in the pandemic, but we are seeing good numbers like RLC, 99% occupancy rate. And with Megaworld REIT, 95% occupancy rate. So ibig sabihin, business is doing well. Meron pa ding nagre-rent, and I think moving forward, these are the factors that we need to see and we need to be hopeful for.
Yes, definitely. So, yeah. Emily, nga pala, thank you sa mga nagpapadala ng stars. Emily Galtiano, thank you for the 100 stars. Dean Christian, thank you for the 75 stars.
Thank you.
Yan. Emily Galtiano said, yes po, malaki daw po ang tax na makukuha sa Pogo. Sabi nila, at sa tingin ko, malaking tulong po ito sa gobyerno natin. Lalo na sa pag-ahon mula sa pandemic. Actually, yun yung sinasabi natin, it's a double-edged sword, right? Yes, it is, pwede siyang may matulong sa gobyerno natin. But then again, that's one of the reason why hindi talaga tayo makagrow as as a business district, as a business country because of the taxes. If you're wondering why sila Las Vegas, grabe ang tubo doon ng mga casinos, etc. As a city itself, the business is thriving because those cities started with no tax. May maganda kasing effect din ang walang tax. Though the country is not getting, the government is not getting funds from them, it will invite more businesses to come in. And because of there are more businesses, meaning more employment, and it will trickle down into the economy still. So again, it's there's a delicate balance in it. And that's the reason why nawawala si Pogo, because of the taxes na possible na i-ano na sa kanila. And there's the exodus that's happening. So it is a delicate balance. All we can do really is just, I would say, look at the market. The market doesn't want the to invest in Pogo right now. So I would say follow the market. As much as possible, stay away from Pogo pa rin because of the uncertainties. Diba? Alright, so then again, ayan, maraming salamat Kapayamang Arnel for the inputs that you shared with us today. We are gonna be scheduling another invitation to Kapayamang Arnel para po sa all day. That is gonna be a separate episode. We are gonna be talking about that still. But before we let go of our friend right here, any final words, Kapayamang Arnel? Any invitations for everyone?
So yun, exciting yun, no? Pag-usapan natin ulit yung all day natin. Siguro sa inyo excited na din. Siguro you have same question in mind. Is it going to be the next haven? So abangan natin yan. So let's check on the number, especially that's Manny Villar's company. So check natin kung may opportunities, and check natin yung mga data na unbiased na mga data that we can provide to you. So yun, exciting yan. Within the week, inform namin kayo kung anong araw natin gagawin yun. But that's gonna be very soon. Then I'll invite you guys sa new program namin. It's going to be every Sunday 7 p.m. So that's life, money, life, and anything in between. So anything na beyond stock market or beyond trading. So pwede nating chilling day natin yan.
Yes, definitely. We are going to be joining that. More information about that on our Stocks Ed page. So make sure you have already followed Stocks Ed for more announcement about that. And without further ado, Kapayamang Arnel, I know you're a busy man. Thank you so much once again for gracing us with your presence this evening. Maraming salamat sa inputs. Yeah, I'll be continuing the program. Mag-update kami sa mga markets and etc.
Thank you guys. Bye.
Thank you so much, Kapayamang Arnel. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Stay safe, man.
You too. Bye-bye.
All right. And now you are stuck with me once again. Ayan. Magandang gabi sa inyo. Hopefully, may nakuha kayo sa inputs natin this evening. Those two IPOs look good. Right? Yun kasi, isa yan sa parang testing daw, parang litmus paper test namin when it comes to IPOs, especially for REITs, yung pandemic. And during the pandemic, these properties na under sa REIT na ito were still striving. So if ever ma-extend man or may mangyari man in the future, we're expecting for these to still be doing well, and if they do well, our dividends are going to be stably coming in. So that's good para sa mga low-risk investments nyo. Or high-risk investments, yeah, you can get higher returns. But again, high-risk, pwede mapagtuhan yan ng pandemic, etc. Or baka mag-extend. Or worse, isa pa, right now, one of the reason why the market is not really moving is because of the political noise right now happening in the country. Panahon na para sa mga politiko na mag-ingay. And whenever that happens, the market really is... it's just nakikiramdaman lang. And whenever that happens, no one is really aggressive, the market should not be moving. So I'm expecting the market, even until next year, hindi pa gaanong gagalaw. Nonetheless, at least yung PSEI. Right? That's the reason why I am invested more. Right now, I am more exposed in the international trading. Forex ngayon, NFTs, I'm already saving up for yung NFTs natin na pinaghahandaan. Crypto, etc. Speaking of Forex, update tayo. Ayan, update tayo. This is Izanagi's performance overall since January. I've updated sa inyo last week, nag-150 na tayo. But now, we're already up 154.99%. Congratulations sa mga pumasok kay Izanagi. For sure, you are already reaping the rewards once again, galing. Alright, ang galing ng performance ng Izanagi. If you wanna know what Izanagi is, actually, bot trading po ito. Right, this is from my FX book. This is pinublic namin ang performance ng bot na ito. Right? So this is verified by MyFX book. Even if we refresh this one now, you'll still get the same results kasi totoo po itong pera at totoong performance po ito ng bot. And it's already up 154.99% as of this day since January 18. So 8 months, 150%. That's, kaya po ako nag-expose dito. Beauty about this is bot trading. So, sa umpisa, magsa-set up tayo, make funds account, and then magbabayad tayo ng monthly na VPS, which is just 300 pesos compared to what you're gonna be earning. That's loose change right there. But yeah, it has been doing well. I am inviting you to check it out. More about Izanagi and dyan po sa video description. Tingnan nyo yung video first before getting into this. Huwag kayong ma-hype. Kasi, disclaimer lang, previous performance doesn't really mean na ganito rin performance in the next 8 months. Mayroon po siyang bumaba. Who knows, right? The past couple of days, hindi naman galakihan ang tubo niya. Meron isang araw na nag-spike siya from 111% to 148%, almost 50% in a day. So, it can happen and pwede rin po yan siyang bumaba. This is Forex. This is high risk, high reward. 154% in 8 months is high reward. But then again, the same po, yung risk din po tumataas, right? So, check out Izanagi if you want to register for Izanagi, and dyan po sa video description to join us. Right? Sobrang ganda ng performance. Thank you, Sarah J. Detal sa 100 stars and Donna Tejeros sa 75 stars. Maraming salamat po sa inyo. Update tayo sa market. PSEI. Market run natin kanina, we are saying na hindi siya gaanong bullish pa rin. We are on a net foreign buying day 306.9 million, but majority of that sa off-market na pumasok. So you can't really consider that part of trading. So yeah, Kapayama Arnel and I are saying na the market is still not looking well considering the circumstances. Pataas pa rin ang mga cases natin, but somehow investors have already naka-adjust now investors when it comes to COVID, so we cannot really consider COVID na as one of the factors bakit mabagal ito, right? So marami ng external factors aside from COVID. Tsaka si COVID is yung vaccination run naman natin is getting better. It's just that the numbers are high right now. That's to be expected kasi may bagong variant, di ba? So, that's for PSEI. Congratulations sa mga pumasok kay AP noon. Alright, we talked about Aboitiz Power Corporation, one of the biggest winners for today, 6.87%, even went higher before that. Sabi ko sa inyo, pasukin nyo to. This was the support, previous resistance. Malapit na tayo dito. That's already a buy right there. If you enter right there, man, computein ko lang yung mga kita ninyo. That's already 25%. Amazing. Congratulations sa mga pumasok kay AP. We've talked about that for quite a while already. Pinapasok ko kayo noon dito pa lang sa breakout na ito, and it has been doing well after that. Yon, Rick Rodrigo, yan, sabi yes AP. Congratulations sa AP ninyo . So hopefully nakapag-take profits na kayo, man. I would say yes, take profit. Sayang naman kasi baka bumalik yan sa baba. Masayang naman yung gains ninyo. Take some, at least half, sell of some of it. Right, time check tayo. It's 8:45. Medyo bitin tayo sa oras because we were talking about fundamentals ngayon. So, and so far, yeah, I think everyone is in line with the topic for today. Wala namang gaanong charting, so hindi tayo makapag-charting talaga. Ito pa isang update pala. Let me just open my FX book. FX book portfolio. This is my personal portfolio. Gumawa ako ng separate na account na pinablik ko, so that you can see the value. Linagyan ko ito ng tigpa $500 for you guys para makita ninyo. Update tayo sa Izanagi na ginawa natin. It's still loading. And then sa Valkyrie. Right? Okay po ba ngayon palang papasok kay AP? No, it's already too late for J. Larios. It's already too late to enter it. Right? Stay away from it na po. Right? Izanagi natin, medyo hindi pa siya nag-update. Medyo delayed ang update nito. I'm gonna be asking bakit hindi pa nakikita dito ang update. But my other portfolio, Valkyrie, is doing well. So far, 5.74% already. For this week, gabi yung recovery trades natin. So, we did lose a lot in one day, pero recovery trades, binawi rin kaagad. So, that is how stable. Ito yung sinasabi ko sa inyo na, yes, it will have losing days, but overall, this will be growing. Ito, medyo naano lang ng Afghanistan na na troubles. So medyo unpredictable yung market na tamaan yung Valkyrie. But overall, it's still recovering. So hindi naman all the time may ganun mga malas lang entrance natin dito, right? Then again, yeah, Valkyrie is also a bot trading. Wala akong ginagawa nito. It's the bot that is trading for me. So I consider this passive income already. I've already gained 5.74% in just a month sa account na ito. And that's good numbers right there. 5.74 in a month and half. Mas daig nyo pa REIT. But then again, Forex po ito ha. So medyo high risk and high reward din po ito. So please understand the risks involved first. For you to understand more, dyan po sa video description about Valkyrie and about Izanagi, and the registration is also there. Hopefully, you will join us in this journey. Sobrang ganda ng performance ng bot natin. Alright, yeah, for Gelarios, yeah, it's already too late to enter it, man. I will not even say na, kahit uptrend pa yan, magpo-pull back and bounce. I don't like that anymore. I'm a position trader. I've been calling it out before pa yung position natin kay AP. Those were the positions. Those are the positions that I love. Right now, it's already too late. Sobrang taas na po yan dyan. Ang mga tumitingin kay AP ngayon is mga medyo nasasayangan, or the greed is there. Nakakaingit tignan di ba? But that's your emotions taking over already, and that's bad in trading. I always teach you this in here in the daily grind. Always follow your trading plan and not your emotions. Do not let your emotions decide. Minsan kasi, ito yung trading plan ko, kumikita sila doon. Baka umakyat pa kasi uptrend pa naman, and that is your emotions already starting to take over. So please do not do that. If it's not according to your trading plan, let it be. Marami pa namang ibang positions dyan, right? So, AGI. Sige, may oras pa naman tayo. Daanan natin si AGI. Alright, time check. It's 8:49. Sige, last isa lang to. And sa YouTube, magandang gabi sa mga nanonood sa atin sa YouTube. Hopefully, you were able to learn a lot. Also, AGI. Ito, ang problema ko kay AGI, we are on a sideways trend right here. Right? Best entries talaga is this one right here, because there's a strong resistance right there. Chances are mauntog yan dyan. So if you're given a chance to get in the support, sa support nyo po pasukin si AGI, right? So and then sideways trend lang tayo. Buy, sell. Simple as that. Buy and sell there. Right? Si LRW, we talked about it already. It's already too late to get in LRW. We talked about this right here. Sa LRW, nag-triangle yan. Pag nag-breakout, sa kanyo pasukin. Right now, lumipad na si LRW. Stay away from it. Masyado mataas na po yan. CTXS. Wondering po yung LTG if pwede. Quick review lang po. Sana maraming salamat. Yeah, daanan natin. Alright, CTXS. I'm not really sure. Please research first ano nangyari, bakit nag-gap down to. A good trade for this will be a breakout because we have a clear resistance right here. Pag nag-breakout yan, that will be your entry point. LTG, sige, daanan natin to. Rodrigo, LTG, yeah. That's what I said. It's still on a downtrend. Nagpahinga lang sa downtrend niya, nagpatuloy. It's still on a massive downtrend right now. I will say stay away from it. Still, we have a massive support around this area. So, tingnan lang muna natin. We'll need more data in the future. No need to go aggressive on this asset since it's still on a downtrend. So, LTG, stay away from it. ASEN, this is from Emily Gulciano. Alright, ASEN. Alright, also topish. We talked about ASEN on the supports right here. Another support right here on the breakout sa triangles na yan. Those were their entries. Medyo nakalipad na sa ASEN ngayon. Not my kind of trading, even if uptrend pa siya, medyo malayo-layo pa yung secondary na with this kind of market, I don't want to go aggressive on these assets. So, it's already too late for this. Ang daming assets na nasa baba pa, doon tayo. Right? BHI, thank you. Rizaldi Reyes, yeah. BHI, yeah, I can spare him a few more minutes. BHI, alright. Mukhang sideways trend na tayo we already have a reversal signal from this one. Hindi naman siya total reversal, but a very least signal siya na tapos na yung downtrend niya, right? So, now we have a support right here. We have a clear resistance right here. Tignan natin sa support. Kung mag-bounce yan, then that's an entry point. This is a good find actually. So, for sideways trend. Brian Villamore. Emily, you're welcome. Brian Villamore is asking about MRC. Let's check out MRC. Alright, a resistance is clear for MRC right here. So right now, di ko alam saan natin pupulutin to. The best entry is this. This is an ascending triangle. These are my favorite na mga formations talaga. Ascending triangle. Let it break out and that's gonna be your entry point for MRC. Alright? Anyways, yan. Reminders, yan. Most probably Friday, pag-usapan natin yung all day. But I think I'm gonna be busy this week. So, baka hindi nga tayo makapag-ano sa Friday. So, mag-a-announce lang ako kailan free ulit si Kapayama Arnel so that we can talk about all day IPO. Okay? And also, don't forget, if you're looking for passive income, try out bot trading. Wag pa yung mag-all in dyan. Again, it's high risk investment, meaning wag nyo ilalagay ang majority sa pera nyo sa bot trading. But definitely test it out. We've been testing it since last year and it's been doing well. It has been rewarding us for quite a lot already, I tell you. So sobrang ganda and we're sharing it to you. Check it out. Andyan pa sa video description ang videos about it so you'll understand more about it and the registration are there. Hopefully you can join us. That's it for me this evening. Once again, we want to say thank you, Kapayamang Arnel, for joining us this evening also. And I want to thank you for joining and staying. I'll see you again tomorrow for another daily grind. Yeah, that's it. Once again, I'm Lloyd Bazaar saying let's get rich together. Good night, everyone. Stay safe. Please stay safe. Alright, o nga pala, RIP si Mahal. Nabalitaan nyo na. Sad news. Pero, yeah, si Mahal ay pumanaw na. Not really sure ano nangyari, but I saw videos about her last week pa lang. So, it's sad times, ladies and gentlemen. So, please stay safe. Good night. Enjoy the rest of the evening.